Unfortunately, go against Washington.
What's going on, guys?
Boise State averages 78 points per game. Andrews, guarded in the corner by a couple of Spartans, gets it to Fielder. Nice move back to his left, and the bank shot won't go. Rebounded by Washington. Man-to-man defense from the Broncos as Godarzi was still 13 on the shot clock. He's getting a lot more playing time recently, and Myers stepped out of bounds. So back to Boise State, still looking for our first points of the night. 106 in. Fielder faked the three. He can hit that shot at 36% this year. Back for Andrews. Inside to Fielder. Extra pass to Buchanan. Had a good look at the three, but missed it. Rebound to Andrews. Meadow from the corner. That won't fall. Another offensive rebound for the Broncos. They're going to work on the offensive glass, but they couldn't finish. And a foul going the other way. Wow. A couple of great looks inside for Boise State. There's a lid on that basket early as we remain scoreless. Good look there at Tim Miles, San Jose State head coach. Now in his 5th season on the job. Leon Rice for Boise State in his 16th year now. 328 wins. Washington for three, knocks it down. And the first points of the night to San Jose State. Washington has been shooting the three ball well this year, 37% from beyond the arc. As that's lobbed inside, Myers got a hand on it, but Keene chases it down, and the throw down from Andrew Meadow. Meadow averaging 13 points a game this year, along with 4 rebounds, preseason All Mountain West selection. 3-2 Spartans, 17:20 to go in this first half. As Nganga spins away from Fielder, now a hook shot over the top, rolls out. Boise State wants to push. Buchanan attacking and draws the foul. Nganga picks up his first personal, second team foul for San Jose State. It will be a shooting foul. As Buchanan will go to the line for a pair. 80% this season for Javen Buchanan. And that one rims out. Senior from Lafayette, Indiana, now in his 2nd year with Boise State after beginning his career at Indiana Wesleyan. He's the reigning 6th man of the year in the Mountain West. Now into the starting lineup as a senior. And that one will roll in to tie the game at 3 apiece. So Nganga comes out of the game with that early foul.
Ooh, St. Louis won.
Marcus
Yay.
Overstreet checks in for SJS.
Fuck yeah, boys.
Washington, hesitation, tough shot, comes up short. Overstreet got the offensive rebound, but he's tied up. And the possession arrow belongs to Boise State.
Tonight's my first night, and I really want to reach my goal.
Well, some good defense from both sides early on. Boise State shooting just 1 of 6 from the field. San Jose State is 1 for 4. Andrews for Meadow. Andrews thought about the three. Myers stays right with him. Now Fielder shuffling, kept the pivot foot and banks it in. San Jose State wanted a 3-second call there. But it's 5-3 Boise State. Fielder has his first 2 of the night.
Welcome.
Nice fake by Godarzi, but it's ripped away from him. Buchanan with the quick hands. Second turnover for San Jose State. Buchanan into the paint. Got his own miss. Kicks out. And Meadow knocks down the 3. 8-0 run for Boise State after the Spartans scored first. We'll have a timeout at the next whistle. SJSU looking to answer the 8-0 spurt from the Broncos. Look at this tenacious defense from Boise State. Really forcing the Spartans offense out far from the basket. High arcing 3, and Pasha Godarzi knocks it down. He's hitting 39% beyond the arc this year. And that cuts the lead to 2. Nice move inside Andrews. Buchanan went up but didn't have the ball. Here comes Washington the other way. Pretty crossover with the left hand blocked. They battle for it on the floor, and a whistle. Foul on Boise State. So it'll be Spartans basketball when we return. We'll take our first time out of the night with 14:49 to go in the first half. Boise State leading early, 8-6.
My peanut butter and jelly.
Ew.
Oh no.
I guess my ham and cheese didn't make it.
Old Trapper, what's your beef?
Now that's a great view. Yep.
Old Trapper Beefs. Camp Cravings.
There you go, buddy. Have fun.
This is not going to be pretty.
We're camping. What could possibly go wrong? No. That did not go as planned.
It never does.
Old Trapper, what's your beef?
So do you have a favorite bobcat?
Hey, Dad.
Hey, that's not jerky.
Welcome back to San Jose. A look at the previous meeting between the Spartans and the Broncos. Big win for Boise State. Not quite a year ago, last season, 79-52. That was at Boise State. These teams will meet again this season in Boise. That game will be February 21st. But a good one early on, 8-6. The Broncos lead from the Event Center in San Jose. Spartans trying to snap a 4-game losing streak against Boise State. The last Spartans win in this series came in 2023. Of course, Boise State has been one of the top programs in the Mountain West. Colby Garland into the game for the first time tonight for Tim Miles. And it'll be Spartans basketball down by 2. So Garland again coming off the bench. Godarzi will try another 3 and hit. Pasha Godarzi, a couple of rainbows. And it's 9-8 SJSU. Godarzi has really increased his role this season as a redshirt sophomore. Averaging 7 points per game. Now above 40% from 3 on the season. Fielder defended well, back outside for Nato. Down the lane, puts it up with the right hand, missed it. And Godarzi has the rebound going the other way. That was Aguinaldo Nato, the freshman from Angola for Boise State. Marcus Overstreet, the ball for the Spartans. Ganga too strong for a three, but Overstreet chased it down. That's one thing that Marcus does really well, is rebound, especially on the offensive glass. Just provides a lot of energy. Another guy who's increased his role as the season went on. Gets it off the feed from Garland, but shuffled the feet. Turnover number 3 for San Jose State. A couple more changes for SJSU.
9,
As Douglas
8.
Langford
Boise
comes
State
into the
losing.
game.
Wow.
What we've seen this last month for San Jose State, as Pearson Carmichael knocks down the 3, is in a lot of these games where the Spartans have been dealing with injuries. They've stayed close for about 30 minutes or 35 minutes and then just sort of run out of gas. So you can see Tim Miles trying to go deeper into his bench now that he's got some more options here, as Bell couldn't finish inside. 11-9, Boise State with the basketball. Spencer Aarons. Now for Bon Boom, down the lane, counted plus the foul. Couple of freshmen combining there for the Broncos. And it's 13-9 with a chance for another. That's Nganga's second personal foul. And Bon Boom will go to the line. A freshman from Lincoln, Nebraska. Only averages 1 point per game this year in limited action. Completes the three-point play. 14-9. Little three-quarter court pressure here from Boise State. Spartans have been pretty good taking care of the ball this year, but they do get the turnover, the over and back, and that's now 4 early giveaways in this one. SJSU only averages 11.7 turnovers per game. So because the turnover was in the backcourt, it'll only be 20 on the shot clock for Boise State here. Aguinaldo Nato down the right side, lay it up, lay it in, plus the foul. And a chance for another three-point play for Boise State. They're on an 8-0 run. That's already their second 8-0 spurt tonight. Foul goes against Langford, who checks out of the game. So Nato, a 74% free throw shooter, averaging 6 points per game. And he converts. 9 straight for the Broncos to build an 8-point lead. An impressive start for the Boise State bench. A lot of young freshmen getting the job done. A little too aggressive there from Boom. He picks up the foul. That's the third team foul for Boise State, 4 for SJSU. Garland's got to keep his feet there because he caught it in the front court, and he does. Guarded closely by Nato. Washington to the corner for Nganga. In and out. Overstreet got the rebound, stripped away out of bounds. Still Spartan basketball. And we'll take another timeout as Marcus Overstreet doing his work on the offensive glass. That's already 3 rebounds for him in 4 minutes. 11:57 to go in the half. 17-9, Boise State.
I feel honored to do what I do, pouring into individuals, preparing them for this career, and giving them the tools necessary to go in and make that effective change that we're looking for.
So many different departments within CVCR, promoting to sergeant and lieutenant. Opportunities are just endless.
If you want to make a difference, serve the people of California, make an impact on your community, I'm working for the best state agency in California.
People always warn me about getting a credit card, but now I know better. SEFQ helped me pick out the right card and taught me how to use it the smart way. And with great rates and no annual fees, I'm building credit like a pro.
You can build your credit like a pro too. With
What's going on, everybody who's hanging out
no annual fees,
in the chat?
fraud protection, and ways to earn more along the way.
We're watching the game thanks to CSN, Creator Sports Network.
17-9, our score early. Boise State leading San Jose State. 11:57 to go in the first half. As we welcome you back to Provident Credit Union Event Center. Ben Ross with you on the Mountain West Network tonight. A 9-0 run for the Broncos after San Jose State took a 1-point lead. And we'll see out of this timeout if Tim Miles' club can answer again. Remember, Boise State had an 8-0 run earlier in this game. The Spartans did respond with a couple of three-pointers from Pasha Godarzi. An early look at the stats. Boise State 46% from the field. San Jose State 30%. Really the biggest difference right now is the turnovers. 4 for San Jose State, resulting in 9 Boise State points. Just 1 Bronco turnover. This will be Spartans basketball out of bounds. 19 on the shot clock. Garland into the paint. Pretty bounce pass. And Nganga throws it down. Well, that's what San Jose State has been missing with Garland out. It's not just the scoring, but it's the facilitating on the offensive end. Average is better than 4 assists per game. It's Carmichael with a nice look. It wouldn't fall for Aarons, and now here comes San Jose State down by 6. Garland drawing a lot of attention from the Boise State defense. Washington missed the 3. Offensive rebound for Bell. Nice hustle. And he gets fouled on the floor. Now 4 fouls on each team. Let's see who that one goes against for Boise State. That'll be on Carmichael. Garland trying to find some space. Another nice feed to Myers, who gets fouled. Colby Garland setting up his teammates here in the first half, and that will send Adrian Myers to the free throw line. Kind of looked like he was trapped there on the baseline and was able to find Myers, who made a nice cut. Spencer Aarons picks up the foul. Myers can't convert the first one. 71% free throw shooter on the year. Redshirt sophomore from Stevens City, Virginia. Began his career at Mississippi State. Redshirted last year for the Bulldogs after making 10 appearances as a true freshman. And 0 for 2 at the line on that trip. So missed opportunity there, though the lead remains 6 for Boise State. Good battle going on inside between Fielder and Overstreet. Now they get the switch. Myers got a hand on it. 3 to shoot. Andrews. That didn't draw iron, so it should be a shot clock violation. And it will be Spartans basketball. Good defense by San Jose State, denying entry to Drew Fielder. Just over 10 minutes to play in the first half. 17-11 Boise State. Looking for their 4th straight win to get back to 500 in conference play. Garland. Washington passed up the shot, steps out for 3 and hits that one. Well, I wasn't sure about the decision in the moment, but it works out as Jermaine Washington now has 6 points to match Pasha Gadarzi. They're a combined 4 for 5 from 3-point range. Broncos can't answer. And here comes San Jose State. Chance to get back within 1 or tie with another 3. Garland, pretty move, and lays it home. Leon Rice wants timeout. That's a 7-0 run for San Jose State and a 30-second timeout for the Broncos. So this has been a game of runs already. Boise State had an early 8-0 run to build an 8-3 lead. San Jose State vaulted back in front 9-8. Then Boise went back in control with a 9-0 run. And the Spartans have answered with 7 straight of their own. Garland's first basket of the night. He's got 2 points and 2 assists. Again, coming off the bench as he did Saturday at Wyoming. He missed the previous 4 games with an injury. So easing back into the rotation. I'm sure they'd like to limit his minutes as best they can. Broncos will have the basketball out of the timeout with a 1-point lead. Boise State 12-8 on the season. They're 4-5 in the Mountain West. San Jose State 6-14, just 1-8 in conference. But again, as we've talked about, a very different team when they've got some of these bodies back healthy. Meadow into the paint, lost it, and Overstreet was out of bounds. It'll still be Broncos basketball. Marcus Overstreet really giving Tim Miles and company some good minutes tonight. He's already got 4 rebounds in this game in just 7 minutes. Buchanan with the left hand lays it in. Javen Buchanan averaging 12 points a game, the reigning 6th man of the year in the Mountain West. Makes it 19-16 Broncos. Garland getting the screen from Overstreet. He's double teamed. Another pretty pass. Oh, he's Houdini. Somehow finds Myers for the 2. There have been multiple times tonight where Colby Garland has appeared completely trapped and somehow found a teammate for a good look inside. Andrews for 3. Offensive rebound, Buchanan. Myers stands his ground inside, and the Broncos will reset. Andrews, pretty pass, and the throwdown from Meadow. 21-18, Boise State under 8 to play in the first half. Myers, entry pass for Overstreet. 10 on the shot clock. Gadarzi comes to help. Gonna have to force one up. Final 4 seconds. Myers around the screen for 3. Banks it in. Hey, he'll take it any way that he can get it. And Adrian Myers ties the game at 21. Nice look to Fielder. Right back the other way. That's already the 3rd dunk of this half for Boise State. They lead it by 2. Gadarzi, no 3. They're going to call the offensive foul on an illegal screen. And Jermaine Washington picks up his 2nd personal. Media timeout with 6:58 to go in the half. Good one going in San Jose. Boise State up by 2.
Old Trapper beef. One upping.
I love Old Trapper. I love how tender it is. Don't forget the wood smoke flavor. Savory beef. Quality ingredients. I'm their biggest fan.
Old Trapper, what's your beef?
Gatorade has the #1 proven electrolyte blend designed to hydrate better than water. Made to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel, so you can lose more sweat and earn a place in history. Gatorade. Is it in you?
El Camino Health. Year after year, we're nationally ranked for excellence. Every recognition is a win for you. A show of strength. Another life well lived. And what we're most proud of is that
Oh, hey, buddy.
by you,
Hey,
our
buddy.
neighbors, and our patients.
We're watching college
El
basketball in
Camino
here.
Health, the standard
Yeah.
of healthcare excellence in
Oh,
the South.
how are you?
Our strength
How's my
is
baby?
your health.
That was a weird jumping to me.
23-21 our score.
You
Boise
okay?
State leading San Jose State on a
What's wrong,
beautiful
buddy?
evening in the South
You
Bay.
hurt yourself?
Ben Ross with you at the Provident Credit Union Event Center. Spartans looking for their second conference win of the year. Boise State trying to get back to 500 in the Mountain West. They're currently 4-5. And it's been a good first half. Entertaining game back and forth. Broncos shooting 45% from the field. San Jose State 50%. Slight rebounding edge to Boise State at 10-9. Both teams doing a lot of their work on the offensive glass. 5 offensive rebounds for the Broncos, 4 for the Spartans.
Crazy.
And it'll be Boise State basketball up by 2. Looking for their 5th straight win over SJSU. Nato with a quick first step back for Meadow.
Whoa.
Down the lane, no good. And Bell taps the rebound to himself.
What are you doing?
Melvin Bell has
love
really
you.
come on toward the second half of this freshman season for San Jose State. He's actually the only Spartan to play in every game this year. All the injuries we've talked about. Tough shot from Garland. He wanted a foul, but he missed it short. Back comes Boise State. Buchanan swarmed underneath, but draws a foul. There were a few Spartans around him. We'll see who it goes against. And it's Colby Garland who picks up his first personal. Garland getting an explanation. Again, he thought he was fouled on the other end. So Buchanan back to the free throw line. He's 1 for 2 on the night. And now 1 for 3. Well, Buchanan's an 80% free throw shooter on the season. He's just been a little bit out of rhythm. Even the one that he made, remember, hit the front rim and got a fortunate bounce over the top. That one rolls in as well. 24-21. We've seen 3 lead changes in this first half, 2 ties. Garland sets up the offense for San Jose State. Under 6 minutes to play in the first half. Myers for 3. Boy, San Jose State really shooting the 3 ball well. They're now 6 for 9 beyond the arc. And they tie it again at 24. Myers now leading all scorers with 8 points in this game. And another SJSU foul. And if that's Nganga, that's his 3rd personal. It's also going to be a 1-and-1 for Boise State. So Nganga has to come out of the game with 3 first half fouls. Dylan Andrews, an excellent free throw shooter at 87%. will shoot a 1-and-1 for the Broncos.
The baby. Yes, you are.
He gets the bonus.
You are the baby.
Senior from Gardena in Southern California. He's a UCLA transfer. Having a nice season for Boise State. 11 points a game along with 3 assists and 3 rebounds. One more coming. And perfect. Boise State 6 for 8 from the free throw line. San Jose State 0 for 2. Melvin Bell showing the versatility there as he brings it to the front court to play either guard position. Garland trying to find some space. This Boise State defense has been very good in this first half. Did Darcy pull up 3? Missed it. Here comes Andrews the other way.
That would have been nuts.
Call it travel on Aarons. Just the 3rd turnover for Boise State. 5 for San Jose State. So they got Melvin Bell running the point and Garland coming off the ball. 5 minutes to go in the first half. 2-point lead for Boise. Garland spinning his way into the paint. Puts up a tough shot and knocks it down.
What are you
Tied
doing?
again at 26.
You have my attention.
Garland is so good in that.
You have my uninvited attention right now. I'm going to get up here.
It looks like it should be a tough shot.
You guys can enjoy the basketball game. I'm going to go hang out with the cat.
Misses.
Because he wants my attention. And I will give him his
Down to the ground goes
attention.
Carmichael
will
and
not
a
fall
foul
my back.
against Garland. So he'll now have to be careful as that's his second person. And Gonga with 3. Garland has 2 fouls and Jermaine Washington also with 2. Nobody for Boise State with more than 1. So the foul trouble could definitely be a factor in this game for the Spartans. Something to keep an eye on. Team foul number 8, which means another 1-on-1. Pearson Carmichael, 78% foul shooter. And he hits the first. Carmichael, 6'7" sophomore from Bend, Oregon. He was a 2-time Oregon State Player of the Year in high school. Averaging close to 9 points a game this season. And he goes 2 for 2 at the line. 28-26, Broncos. And now they go with a full court press. We saw the little 3/4 court action earlier. As they back out of it, Bell across the timeline. Garland. Hesitation. Oh, everything but the finish. Look at Overstreet on the offensive glass. And he'll go to the free throw line. Spartans bench loves the effort. Marcus Overstreet bringing the energy. He's got 5 rebounds now in this first half. 3 of them have been on the offensive end. First free throw good. Overstreet now 7 for 11 at the free throw line this year. Junior from Chicago in his first season with San Jose State, transferred from Mercer. And he doesn't get the roll, so it remains a 1-point Boise State lead. 4:10 to go in the first half. Aaron's good look inside and the lay-in by Parolin. That's Dominic Parolin, the 6th-year senior from British Columbia, getting his first action of the night. (30-27). Myers has been hot this half. Overstreet. Hands off for Godarzi, under 10 on the shot clock. Bell steps into a 3. And it rims out. Here comes Boise State. They want to run. Nato a little out of control. Back the other way for Bell. Ahead for Garland. Missed the shot. Overstreet, another offensive rebound, and the putback. Marcus Overstreet with 6 rebounds, 4 offensive. And it's a 1-point game again. Nice back cut. Boom with the 2. And what do we have? A delay of game. I think just going to be a warning on Boise State. Well, it might not just be a warning. This could be a free throw for San Jose State when we resume. We'll sort it all out, take a timeout with 3:04 to go in the half, and a 3-point Boise State lead.
Marines are made for this. Made for the calling only warriors can answer. Made from an unshakable belief in our nation and a strength that comes from the determination to win together. But you'll have to earn your place among us, because you don't join the Marines. You become one.
Old Trapper Beefs. Tough snacks.
Out here, nothing comes easy. That's why you gotta be tough. Truck, it's tough. My crew, definitely tough. But Old Trapper taught me the value of tenderness.
Old Trapper. What's your beef?
Oh, it's a puppy.
Welcome back. 3:04 to go in the first half. 32-29 at Boise State. It was just a delay of game warning against the Broncos, so no free throws coming here for San Jose State. But it's been an entertaining first half, and the Spartans absorbing some early runs from the Broncos, and they're hanging right around. Boise State has led by as many as 8 in this first half. 3 lead changes, 4 ties. It should be San Jose State basketball out of the timeout. Boise State shooting 48% from the field, just 2 for 7 from 3. San Jose State a big advantage at that 3-point line, 6 for 11. 46% overall in this first half. Boise State has controlled the interior game, however. 18-10 advantage. Points in the paint. Spartans get it across the timeline. Chance to get back within 1 or tie with a 3. Garland sizing up Carmichael. Overstreet. Being guarded by Parolin. Back to Garland with 7 to shoot. Garland trying to create that mid-range for himself. Got to put one up. Kadarzi to beat the buzzer. It's blocked. And a shot clock violation. Great defense from Boise State. Didn't give the Spartans any clean looks.
There's a price to pay.
Tough to hack.
Get down on your knees.
Boom going against Myers. Taking it through the Euro step and draws a foul. Aggressive move by the freshman. He'll go back to the free throw line where he is 1 for 1 tonight. That foul goes against Adrian Myers. His first personal. Boone's got a lot of length. 6'8", 175 freshman from Lincoln, Nebraska. And does not convert that first free throw. For 2 on that trip. Rebounded by Bell. So it remains a 3-point lead for Boise State. Defensive pressure from the Broncos, forcing Godarzi way back toward midcourt. Overstreet spinning wildly, somehow gets it to fall, plus the foul. Oh, you got to see the look on Tim Michael's face after that one. Giving a smirk to
thank you
his
for the follow.
fellow coaches in the San Jose State bench. Hey, Marcus Overstreet came to play tonight. A chance at a three-point play. Overstreet 1 for 2 at the line. And now 1 for 3. So he can't tie the game. We're under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Boise State with a 1-point lead. Carmichael picks up the dribble. Now Nato toward midcourt. Down to 10 on the shot clock for Carmichael. Right down the lane. And an offensive foul. They're going to get him for a hook. So that goes the other way. 5th turnover for Boise State. That's the 2nd personal foul on Carmichael. And a chance now for San Jose State to take the lead. Final minute and a half here in this first 20. Garland being closely guarded by midcourt. Nato, the freshman, with endless energy. Godarzi, he's got a couple of threes this half, so does Myers. Myers, mid-range, too strong. And the rebound chased down by Meadow. Fielder beats everyone down the floor. That could be a goaltend plus the foul, and yeah, that's what they're going to say. So they called a foul, and that shot hit the glass before it was touched, which means it's a goaltend. Good call. Myers just a little bit late, so a chance at a three-point play. Fielder now with 6 points and 3 rebounds in this first half. 74% foul shooter. Off the front iron, battle for the rebound to Godarzi. Both teams leaving a lot of points at the free throw line. Boise State 8 for 13, San Jose State just 1 for 5. Garland off balance, there's Overstreet, pump fake. Oh, couldn't bake it home. Had a great look. Boise back the other way, off the fingertips of Fielder and out of bounds. So now both teams with 6 turnovers. San Jose State's done a much better job taking care of the ball. Remember, they had 4 early turnovers. So about a 12-second difference between the two clocks here. Boise State should get one more possession after this if they're able to get a defensive rebound. Garland gets fouled going up. Fielder doesn't like it. That is his 2nd personal, and I'm sure he was hoping to avoid that one in the final seconds of this first half. He thought he was vertical. Garland will go to the line for 2. Garland 84% at the free throw line. Earlier this year, before he got injured, he set the San Jose State program record with 37 consecutive made free throws. It was an incredible run to watch. And he goes 2 for 2 here. 1-point lead for Boise State. Broncos can hold for the final shot of the half. Boise State has led the majority of this half by as many as 8, but San Jose State has hung around. It's been a fun one. Down to 6 for Andrews, right down the middle, and are they going to call that a shooting foul? Yes, they are. I guess at this point it doesn't matter because San Jose State is already over the limit. Double bonus for Boise State, but 2 free throws coming. Andrews, 87% at the line, 2 for 2 in this one. 4.9 seconds on the clock. And he stays perfect tonight. Both teams really getting balanced scoring in this game. No one on either side with more than 8 points. That's Adrian Myers, who's got the game-high 8 for San Jose State. One more free throw for Andrews, and he goes 2 for 2. Spartans with a chance here, 4.9 seconds. Garland trying to get it with some momentum going. Back for Myers from half court. Off the top of the backboard. And that'll take us to halftime. Boise State with a 36-33 lead. The Broncos end up shooting 50% in that first half. Spartans at 41%, although they were 6 for 12 from three-point range. Should be a good second half. Don't go away. We got our halftime show coming up right here on the Mountain West Network.
You deserve a better way to bank. A bank with great rates and smart solutions. Speaking of smart, with Provident Credit Union's Super Reward Checking, you'll enjoy free checking and high-yield dividends and get a $475 bonus when you join. When you bank with Provident, you're part of something bigger, a credit union that's been around for over 75 years and gives back to the community. Open a personal or business account today and earn your bonus. Provident Credit Union. Make life easy.
Basketball season is here, Spartan fans. Join us at the Provident Credit Union Event Center to watch high-energy hoops as San Jose State hosts perennial power Stanford, San Diego State, UNLV, and more. Fans can purchase tickets for as low as $12. Call 408-924-7589 or visit sjsuspartans.com to reserve your seats today.
It's gonna be a fight. With personal injury lawsuits, insurance companies just want you to go away, and their lawyers are paid to make that happen. They'd rather wear you down than pay you what you deserve. Thinking you don't have the money to fight them? Well, Habas Law has some bad news for them. We don't back away from a fight, and we can match them dollar for dollar. We believe in you. We believe in your case. We believe we can win. We will go the distance.
Grab me one too.
It's been said that competing at the highest level is not about winning. It's about preparation, courage, understanding, and nurturing your teammates. Winning is the result.
Bosic just wraps around. What a finish from Matej Bosic.
The Spartans dominated the WCC championship game against California Baptist, winning their second conference title in the last 3 years, and in the process, cemented themselves as the premier program in the West Coast Conference.
2 years ago, we were lucky enough that we were able to win the WCC conference, and then last year we actually made it to the championship game again. I think we were a little bit of the underdogs. The fact that we made it that far was exciting for us, and I think this year we definitely had the pieces to do it again.
Coming into this season, we knew that we have a very capable team, and this is probably the best team that we had in a long time.
On the back end, junior Brendan Yapyas has become one of the elite goaltenders in the country, earning WCC All-First Team honors, as well as being named WCC Player of the Year, the first Spartan ever to win the award.
In my opinion, he's the best goalie in the NCAAs right now. He's a really hard goalkeeper to score on the outside, and I think the defensive phenomenon is slowly falling into place.
Up front, the Spartans are led by a cast of international recruits. The The 2025 team is made up of players from 9 different countries, including Hungary, Russia, and Croatia.
One of our major criteria when we recruit somebody is to make sure that they are the right kind of players, personality-wise, work ethic-wise. We try to do as good of a job as we can to make sure that the people that we're bringing are people that will contribute to the team chemistry.
Everyone's welcoming. There's a lot of jokes. You know, we have a very international team, and I think that works well.
Mitchell and Sam Keatley have made a splash at SJSU since they arrived from New Zealand. The brothers have been key components of the Spartan offense this season.
Both of them are very dominant players. Both of them are very offensive-minded players. They score a lot of goals for us. They play opposite side of the pool.
He's a left-hander, I'm a right-hander. I'm more of a utility, so I can play in the center forward on the left side of the pool. I post up a lot, use my strength, whereas Mitchell's more of a facilitator. He assists a lot.
It's easy for me. I pass him the ball and he does the rest, you know. He's one of those types of players. He puts the ball in the back of the net.
Like any brothers, the Keatley's sibling rivalry is evident, and every practice is an opportunity to one-up each other.
Competing about everything, swim sets, leg sets, who's willing to wait that longer, wrestling, non-stop.
There's definitely a lot of banter between us. I mean, he's a bit of a beast, so he often comes out on top, and he talks a little bit of trash to me.
Their hard work and fierce competition has been contagious, rubbing off on the entire team, strengthening their bond.
There are some drills, you know, when we are egg beatering, we are training our legs, and they are going against each other, and you see that they are going at it. Every competition between the team also, it's good for the team.
That competitive spirit in practice has been just one of the keys to success for this year's team. SJSU finished the regular season with a number 9 national ranking and went on to capture the WCC regular season championship with a 5-1 record, securing the number 2 seed in the conference championship tournament. In their opening round match against Air Force, the Spartans jumped out to an early lead and never looked back, overwhelming the Falcons en route to a 14-10 victory. It was a much different story in the semifinals against Pepperdine. The Wave led the Spartans the entire match until Samu Biro scored with just seconds to play to tie the game and send it to overtime.
He'll have the look. They left him alone. They left Birosh alone. How forgot about Birosh? And Birosh puts it in the back of the net. His 4th goal of the day.
The Spartans took control in the extra frame and pulled out a nail-biter with a 13-12 victory, led by Sam Keatley's 5 goals.
Sam is a freshman and is already one of our most dominant players in the pool.
In the final against Cal Baptist, Brendan Yapyash showed why Coach Ceruzzi calls him the best goalie in the NCAA, as he put on a dominating performance, recording 17 saves and completely stifling the Lancers' attack. The Spartans cruised to a 15-9 victory and their 2nd conference title in 3 seasons. In the end, the Spartans showed success comes down to their belief in their teammates and trust they've built in one another. As they continue to rise on the national stage, the commitment to each other remains their greatest strength.
If you look at our recruiting classes, I feel like every year it's getting better and better, and that's really cool to see as a coach to look for the future, look for the next year, look for the next class coming in, and really be excited about it. If we keep doing it every year, we have a chance to be even better next year.
Our family has always loved local sports, and Havislaw has a close relationship with teams like the Earthquakes, the Sharks, and the Giants.
But our dedication for supporting local teams goes far beyond the pros.
We support the college teams as well, all the way down to Little League.
You don't need to be in the big leagues to have us on your team.
Havislaw, your local injury law.
Don't let chaos take over your eyes.
Put Pacific Office Automation on your team. For the best in printing services, mailroom management, phone and IT systems, and more. Pacific Office Automation. Problem solved.
Trapper Beefs. Welcome back to San Jose. About 5 minutes left in the halftime break. Got a good one going at the event center tonight. Boise State leading San Jose State 36-33. And a back and forth kind of game. Broncos have had a couple of 8-0 runs. Actually, one of them was 9-0, but each time the Spartans have answered back to keep it close. Boise State's biggest lead of this game has been 8 points. San Jose State has also had a few leads, leading by as many as 3. So we'll see what the Spartans can do in this second half.
How are you?
Back into this one. I think we got some highlights coming up from this first half of action. Boise State trying to get back to 500 in conference play. They're 4-5. They have a few dunks in that first half. That one courtesy of Andrew Meadow, the preseason all-conference selection. And then, well, there he goes again.
Basketball.
Meadow with 7 points in that first half. Spartans really
He's hanging out. He's doing this thing.
did a good job from 3-point range. There's Drew Fielder, who's coming off 20 points in his last game, 8 for 9. But how about Jermaine Washington? He had a couple of threes. So did Pasha Darcy. So did Adrian Myers. San Jose State 6 for 12 from downtown in that first half. Washington.
Where's the baby?
Darcy in particular have been
Baby is out here.
point range this year. Both
I will take you to the baby.
40%.
Where are you, baby?
Really, Adrian Myers, since kind of a slow start shooting the basketball this year, that one got some help from the glass, but he's taken it close to 40% as well, up at 36%. So the three-point shooting has definitely benefited SJSU in some games this year. As we take a look at the stats at halftime, 50% shooting overall for Boise State, 41% for San Jose State. Slight edge on the glass, 17-15. Although for Boise, although San Jose State had the edge on the offensive glass, 7-5, and then the turnovers there you see 6 apiece. We talked about the free throws. Both teams have left some points at the line. See if San Jose State maybe can cash in a little better. Boise State's done a great job of at least getting to the free throw line. They are 10 for 15. Let's look at the individual stats. We kind of talked about how balanced the scoring has been in this game for both teams. Leading scorer is Adrian Myers with 8 points on 3 of 4 shooting for San Jose State. There it is. And Andrew Meadow with 7 points as the team lead for Boise State. So should be a good second half. We'll see which of these teams can sort of take things over. And I would expect some more runs going both ways. We'll take one more break and be back with the second half right after this on the Mountain West Network.
We're not an out-of-town law firm. We shop where you shop. We walk the same streets. This is your home, and it's our home too. When you've been injured, you don't want to be represented by an outsider. You want to be represented by someone local. A firm that knows the legal way of the land. Someone who knows what it's like to
love it.
work and raise a family here. This is how we serve our community. Clients keep doing it for generations
Jose. Teams are back out on the floor and ready to go. With Boise State enjoying a 3-point advantage over San Jose State, 36-33. Broncos won the last 4 meetings between these two schools, trying to make it 5 in a row tonight, trying to get their 4th win in a row overall this year. San Jose State looking to snap their 3-game losing streak and pick up their 2nd conference win. So here we go, San Jose State basketball to start the second half. Jermaine Washington will run the point with Colby Garland once again coming off the bench to start this half.
Almost easier.
To Darcy to the corner for Myers. Baseline to Washington. Open 3, buckets. Beautifully designed play out of the break, and we're tied at 36. Boise State looking to answer. Meadow, count it, plus the foul. Andrew Meadow a chance to get into double figures if he can hit the free throw. Marcus Overstreet picks up his first foul. Meadow to the free throw line, off the front iron, but got his own rebound. That had a long rebound that he was able to chase down. And now it's Andrews into the paint, rattles it in. So it turns into a 4-point possession for Boise State. They're up 40-36. Washington pulls up from 6 feet, missed it short. Fielder bends down to grab the rebound. Gets it back on the bounce pass from Keene. Fielder attacking, and he'll go to the line. Looks like he took a shot to the forehead there. Bell picks up his first personal. Free throw line. He's 0 for 1 tonight. And he hits that one. Drew Fielder, the junior from Boise, 6'11", leading scorer at 14 points per game, coming off 20 last game on 8 of 9 shooting. That huge win for Boise State over Air Force. That was a blowout, 96-54. Fielder converts. He's got 8 points tonight, and it's 42-36 as Keene took a spill. Overstreet handoff, knocked out of bounds by Andrews.
Keep your fat butt moving. Keep your fat butt moving. Keep your fat butt moving. Keep your fat butt moving.
Bell will inbound. Lobs it for Overstreet. Washington with 5 to shoot. Step back 3. Front iron. Boise State looking to extend this 6-point lead. Just out of the reach of Fielder, or else he would have had another 2. We'll see how long Tim Miles goes before he brings Colby Garland back into the game. Garland played 15 minutes that first half off the bench again. This is his 2nd game back from injury. Overstreet, tough catch there from Bell. Washington around the screen. More ferocious defense from Boise State. Not a whole lot of room to operate. Tough shot for Myers.
other way. Buchanan too strong on the layup. And then picks up a foul. Well, that answers the question. Colby Garland coming back into the game, as is Sidrak Nganga. .23 to play, 6-point lead for Boise State. They've scored the last 6. Jermaine Washington hit a 3 to tie the game. That's been the only point to the half so far for San Jose State. Ganga back into the game with 3 fouls. Washington has the mismatch, being guarded by Fielder. He shoots over the top and hits. Jermaine Washington, 4 for 6 from three-point land. He leads all scorers with 12. All batted away by Nganga, still Boise State ball. The Broncos will go to their bench. Nato and Aarons, a couple of freshmen will check in. Another look at that step back from Washington, who's really shooting the ball with confidence. Not just tonight, but all season long. He's up around 40% from three-point range on the year. Fielder. His pass deflected and stolen by Bell. Garland right on the money for Myers. Couldn't slow down enough for the reverse layup. Back comes Nato. Underneath goes Meadow. It rims out. Fielder got it back. That's too easy. Right down the lane, Andrew Meadow. Into double figures with 11. 44-39. Boise State has led by as many as 8 tonight. As Washington to the corner for Myers. His 3. No good off the front rim. Here comes Boise. Helter-skelter first 4 minutes of this half. Broncos came in with a 3-point lead. They're up by 5 now as that 3 missed, and now Washington the other way. Garland trying to go baseline, gets bumped by Nato. So it'll be San Jose State ball when we return. We'll take our first time out of the half with 15:39 remaining. 44-39 our score. Boise State on top. The 2026 Mountain West Basketball Tournament tips off this March in Las Vegas. The Spartan Ticket Office has a limited number of premium and lower level sideline all-session tickets. Sit with the Spartans by reserving your seats for all of the men's and women's games at the Thomas and Mack Center by calling the Spartan Ticket Office, 408-924-SJTX, or you can visit sjsuspartans.com or the official San Jose State Athletics app. Again, that phone number 408-924-7589, or check out sjsuspartans.com or the official San Jose State Athletics app. Don't miss out the 2026 Mountain West Basketball Tournament, March 7th to 14th in Las Vegas. It's always such a good time down there, and I think it should be a really fun tournament this year. I mean, it's a pretty wide open Mountain West. I was talking before the game with some people.
State team. You see them at 1-8 in the conference, but if they're healthy, maybe surprise some people. We've seen them give Boise State a great challenge tonight. 5-point lead for the Broncos. Here's Melvin Bell running the offense. Spinning into the paint. Mid-range, no good. Open look in the corner. Wouldn't fall for Meadow, and a foul on Bell going for the rebound. For Melvin Bell, that is his second personal. 3 fouls this half on the Spartans, 2 on Boise State. Another look at a 3, this one Carmichael, and he cashes in. And that matches the biggest lead of the game for Boise State, 47-39. Broncos not shooting the ball great from 3, just 3 for 10, but overall 50% from the field. Now the Spartans have dipped down to 38% shooting. Overstreet powers it up, too strong. Right now, San Jose State offense a little out of rhythm. Credit this Boise State defense. Only points of the half are a couple of 3s from Jermaine Washington. Aarons, nice hesitation move. And it's 49-39. Tim Miles wants a timeout. That's a 7-0 run for Boise State and 13-3 over the last 5 minutes. We'll take the timeout as well. Broncos have extended the lead to 10.
I feel honored to do what I do, pouring into individuals, preparing them for this career, and giving them the tools necessary to go in and make that effective change that we're looking for.
So many different departments within CSN, promoting to sergeant and lieutenant. Opportunities are just endless.
If you want to make a difference, serve the people of California, make an impact on your community, come work for the best state agency in California.
It's not going to be them.
People always warn me about getting a credit card, but now I know better. Seth, you helped me pick out the right card and taught me how to use it the smart way. And with great rates and no annual fees, I'm building credit like a pro.
You can build your credit like a pro too, with features that help you reach your goals, plus no annual fees, fraud protection, and ways to earn more along the way.
If only my plans were that easy to manage.
14-11 remaining from the event center in San Jose. A beautiful day down in the South Bay, in the Bay Area, turning into a nice night. Of course, we got the Super Bowl coming to this region. That's next week. First things first, we got some basketball tonight. The Broncos now on a 13-3 run. Remember, the Spartans tied the game at 36 in the opening minute of this second half. And since then, Boise State has just taken over. This is their biggest lead of the night. First double-digit lead for either side. And now, see if San Jose State can punch back out of this Tim Miles timeout. Broncos come out with some more full-court pressure. Back out of it. Ganga sprints to the front court.
Okay. Not bad. Not bad. We can look at that.
Ganga lost his balance. Down to 10 on the shot clock. Again, aggressive defense from Boise State. Washington creates space. Step back 3, in and out. And rebounded by Carmichael. The Broncos defensively tonight have been very impressive. Held San Jose State to 36% shooting to this point. Nato, his pass goes off the backboard, and that'll be a turnover.
right down the middle and scores it +1. Some of these young players for Boise State have really been impressive. Carmichael, the sophomore from Bend, Oregon, now into double figures with 10. He's perfect shooting, 3 for 3, 2 for 2 from three-point land. He's 2 for 2 at the line with a chance for one more. And he remains perfect. 52-40. Boise State outscoring San Jose State 16-7 so far this half.
Very rewatchable. You can always find something different, every time you watch it that you don't the first time, or that you didn't appreciate very much the first time. Holy shit! Are you kidding me? Who is that guy? Jesus. Oh my God, balls on the ground, baby.
Where do the Spartans turn for offense? This would probably be a good option.
Yes,
Colby
sir.
Garland, second leading scorer in the conference.
It's in there, baby.
Drives into traffic, and boy, he made that look too easy. 52-42.
Oh my God, ball.
Garland now with 8 points and 4 assists, coming off the bench as he did on Saturday at Wyoming. Missed the previous 4 games due to injury.
Nice. Come on, is this the team? Come on, this is the team, right? It has to be. This team is so stacked. It has to be.
Nice pass to Parolin, who banks it in. So Boise State getting a lot of easy looks. The Broncos 7 for 11 from the field this half. Already 18 points. 54-42, Garland. Double teams. Good. Find somewhere to go. Overstreet gives it right back to Garland. Again collects a crowd.
He's cold, though. He's cold.
Oh, look at the handle from Washington, but he couldn't hit the jump shot. Andrews wants to push. Pass tipped away from Aarons, out of bounds. San Jose State ball.
Great shot.
We'll get the under 12
Jalen Rose.
media timeout. So the Broncos start to get a little separation. They've matched their biggest lead at 12. Let's see what the Spartans can do after this. 11:22 to go.
That's pretty legendary. We're not going to deny that that's pretty awesome. No way. Jay Williams ain't like that. You can't convince me Jay Williams is like that, baby. But I'm like that. Let's go, baby.
I love Old Trapper. I love how tender it is. Don't forget the wood smoke flavor.
God, who the hell is that?
Old Trapper, what's your beef?
Gatorade has the #1 proven electrolyte blend designed to hydrate better than water. Made to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel. So you can lose more sweat and earn a place in history. Gatorade. Is it in you?
El Camino Health. Year after year, we're nationally ranked for excellence. Every recognition is a win for you. A show of strength. Another life well lived. And what we're
Dude,
most
there's so
proud
many
of
shooters
is that
on
we
this
are
team,
locally
man.
trusted. By you,
This
our
is it.
neighbors,
I can
and our patients. El Camino Health, the standard of healthcare excellence in the South Bay. Our strength is your health.
Now a screamer into the outfield.
Good look at the marching band, or the basketball band here for San Jose State. As the Spartans trying to hang around tonight, Boise State leads it 54-42. This was a 3-point game at halftime, and in fact, the Spartans tied it right at the start of the second half. But since then, the Broncos have really taken control, outscoring San Jose State 18-6. This Broncos team has been playing good basketball, looking for their 4th straight win. Chance to get back to 500 in conference play.
Because he's that cold. Tony Delk might be that dude.
Still a lot of time to go in this Mountain
I know
West
that.
season right now. The Broncos are in 7th place at 4-5.
I believe Dell is on the Hornets.
San Jose State
bench,
11th
I think.
at 1-8. Courtesy of the win over Air Force.
Oh, yeah, it's a steal off the inbounds.
Very different looking Spartans team when they're at 100% health-wise.
Oh, my
Boise State.
We've got the team early.
Broncos have been really impressive on the defensive end. I mean, we know they can
They
score.
can have it.
They're averaging 78 points a game this year. We know that Leon Rice teams are going to put some points up, but they're holding San Jose State to
Paul
just
Pierce.
37% shooting,
Oh my God, Paul Pierce.
42 points midway through this second half.
Oh my God, Paul Pierce.
Buchanan. Trap brings it back out from Meadow.
So
5 to shoot for Keene. Fielder right over the top of Myers. He's got the big size advantage in there at 6'11".
It. Oh,
It's 56-42.
The hell was that? Oh my God.
Somehow Nganga got wide open. He'll take the one-handed jam.
Antoine Walker is selling right now.
Second field goal of the night for Sidrock. 56-44. Final 10 minutes here from the event center.
You might actually be cooking.
San Jose State switching up to the zone. Andrews shoots over the top and hits. Dylan Andrews was 0 for 3 from three-point range before that one. Pushes the lead all the way to 15.
If he knows.
Nganga tries to answer. Battle for the rebound. Myers tipped it, but it comes right to Buchanan.
On fucking shanked it.
Pretty passing. Fielder to Meadow for the jam. Boise State firing on all cylinders here in the second half.
God. Oh, it's
They've
so
outscored
nice.
San Jose State 25-11. Now lead it by 17 and another turnover. Meadow behind everybody for 2 more. Boy, that escalated quickly.
Just keep giving
9
Paul
minutes
ball.
to go and a
Give Paul Pierce the
19-point lead.
basketball. My man is absolutely on fire. Give Paul Pierce
Boise
the
State has
basketball.
made its last 8 field goals.
Do it. I'm set. Like the sun, like the setting sun, baby. I am there. I'm him. Ooh, he thought I was gonna take that. Instead, I'm gonna take that. Oh, Antoine Walker, baby. Oh man. Oh, it's good to be me right now. Oh baby.
It's turned into a dunk fest. In this second half, Andrew Meadow up to 15 points.
Harbaugh is
That leads both teams.
Oh my God.
Garland takes the handoff. Godarzi trying to get free for a deep shot. Couldn't do it there, so back to Garland. They've done a great job on him. He had nowhere to go with that one as it deflected off the rim. And now behind everybody again. Fielder couldn't lay it in. The tip won't go. What's the call? Offensive basket interference. Well, right now you can see Boise State just has a level of energy that San Jose State has not been able to match in this second half. Forcing turnovers, getting offensive rebounds, getting out in transition. That miss, by the way, the first in a while for Boise State. They had made 8 straight before that miss from Fielder. And even that was a good look. Garland kicks out, nearly turned over. Godarzi. Oh, that's a nice bounce pass to Nganga. Fitted it through a tight window. Under 8 minutes to play, 63-46. Andrews, uncontested. He just blew right around Washington. He had miscommunication if he thought he had help. Garland coming quickly the other way. Pull up, rolls in. Garland in double figures with 10. 4 Broncos are in double figures. Meadow with 15. Andrews and Carmichael 11. Fielder has 10. Fielder will try to add to it and does. It's all Boise State right now, 68-48. They're shooting 60% from the field. 13 board for Fielder. Another look for Carmichael. And yet another offensive rebound. Andrews. Foul called on Boise State. We'll take a timeout. See if San Jose State can mount one final run here, trailing by 20. 6:45 to play.
Marines are made for this. Made for the calling only warriors can answer. Made from an unshakable belief in our nation and a strength that comes from the determination to win together. But you'll have to earn your place among us. Because you don't join the Marines. You become one.
Out here, nothing comes easy. That's why you gotta be tough. Truck, it's tough. My crew, definitely tough.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know he didn't produce today, but he is solid contact, and that's all you look at anytime you're at the plate.
Well, it's been a tale of two halves so far tonight from San Jose. The Spartans and the Broncos battling at the Event Center. Boise State led by only 3 at the half, 36-33, but in the second half they've outscored the Spartans 32-15. Broncos 13 of 21 from the field this half. San Jose State just 6 for 17. And you're not going to believe the rebound numbers when I tell you. Well, you might, but I didn't believe them when I saw them. The rebounds this half, Boise State has 15. San Jose State 2. The Broncos have just been getting after it on the boards. Much more aggressive second half, and it has paid off. They built this lead up to 20, the biggest of the game. Still 6:45 to go. We'll see if San Jose State can try to climb back in this one. You know they're not going to quit. Seen it all year from them, even shorthanded with injuries. They battled the whole way. Garland will try a 3. Missed it off the front iron, and comes to Javen Buchanan. Fielder inside, plus the foul. A decisive move from Drew Fielder. He's up to 15 points along with 8 rebounds. Chance for one more at the free throw line. The hometown Boise kid transferred from Georgetown to join his hometown school, and he's their leading scorer this year. Almost 14 points a game. Cashes in at the line to give him 16 tonight. 71-48. Away from Bell. Keene for Buchanan, and he throws it down. Well, it has really turned into a one-sided affair here in the second half. Boise State now up 25. They've scored the last 8. Outscored the Spartans 37-15 in the second half. Garland tried to draw contact, but no whistle. Here goes Fielder. Around Nganga. No whistle on the other end either. Nganga backing down the smaller NATO. Foul called on the pass. That will be a 1-and-1 for Cedrock. Javen Buchanan picks side of the coaching staff. Played at Seton Hall as a sophomore, and now the last 2 years at San Jose State. Hits the first free throw again. John Good coming off a season high 14 points. Rolls that one in. Another tough game coming Saturday for San Jose State. They welcome New Mexico to the event center. 7 p.m. tip. Broncos stay on the road. They'll face Grand Canyon Friday night. Should be a fun one. First season in the conference. Boom. Draws contact and gets the basket to fall. These Boise State freshmen are not afraid. But boom, up to 7 points. Ball called Spartan basketball. So for Boise State, they're on their way to their 4th straight win. Really a nice response after they started 1-5 in the Mountain West. They're going to get to 5-5. Very much still in the mix. This is getting to the upper seeds of the Mountain West tournament. Shot clock running down. Garland will try a 3. And loose ball foul on the Broncos. Boom picks up his 3rd foul. Another 1-on-1 coming from Melvin Bell. Missed the front end. Boise State really controlling the glass in this game, 34-19. Rebound advantage. Got a whistle on a foul against the Spartans. That'll take us to the under 4 timeout. 3:58 to go. Boise State in control, up 75-51.
You deserve a better way to bet. A bank with great rates and smart solutions. Speaking of smart, with Provident Credit Union's Super Reward Checking, you'll enjoy free checking and high-yield dividends and get a $475 bonus when you join. When you bank with Provident, you're part of something bigger. A credit union that's been around for over 75 years and gives back to the community. Open a personal or business account today and earn your bonus. Provident Credit Union. Make life easy.
Basketball season is here, Spartan fans. Provident Credit Union Event Center to watch high-energy hoops as San Jose State hosts perennial power Stanford, San Diego State, UNLV, and Boise. Or 408-924-7589 or visit sjsuspartans.com to reserve your seats today.
Well, here's a look at the upcoming schedule for San Jose State. We talked about that game Saturday night against New Mexico. The logo is very good this year. That'll be a terrific challenge. And then on the road for a couple against Colorado State and UNLV before they come back home on Valentine's Day. Take on Grand Canyon and Nevada. Boy, tough schedule in this Mountain West. It has not been a lot of easy games. You look at some of the teams up and down this conference right now. San Diego State at the top at 8-1, but you got a logjam after that. Utah State, New Mexico, Grand Canyon all with 2 conference losses. Nevada and UNLV both with 3 conference losses, and now you got Boise State about to get to 5-5. I mean, Colorado State is a good team, and you see they're just 3-6 in the Mountain West for a 9-2 non-conference schedule. Should all make for an exciting Mountain West tournament in March down in Las Vegas. ready for the jam. It has turned into a dunk fest. I've lost count, but it's got to be up around 7 or 8 dunks for Boise State in this game. 77-51. Kaka, I think for a moment thought about trying for the hammer, but he does lay it in. So Kaka into double figures for the second straight game. He's got 11. Now Nato, the freshman, works it back around for Carmichael, who attacks the rim. See the Broncos just so aggressive going after every miss. That'll be a turnover on the Spartans. Boise State averages a +6 rebound margin for the season. That's the second best in the Mountain West. +14 in this game. Carmichael to the corner for Andrews, right down the lane, or Nato, I should say, and he banks it in. 79-53. Four Broncos in double figures, 3 Spartans in double digits. As Ganga gets 2 more, he's up to 13. So if you're looking for positives, maybe that's one for San Jose State. Back-to-back solid offensive performances for Straka Ganga. 14 on Saturday, 13 tonight. Nato off the mark with the 3. Boom elevates for the rebound. Do they call it foul or a held ball? Darcy's 4th foul. That will send Boom to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. Boise State will head to Grand Canyon Friday night. That'll be a good matchup before the Broncos return home to face Nevada. Again, these two teams will meet in Boise later this season, February 21st.
Stop.
Broncos about to win their 5th in a row over San Jose State. And again, for the Spartans, we'll see if they can continue to get bodies back. Good to have Jermaine Washington and Colby Garland healthy once again. They're still without Yafet Mundi, Ben Roseborough, and Javon Hanna. Darcy gets the shot blocked by Aarons. Coast to coast, Nato lays it in. Credit to this Boise State team, they have not taken their foot off the gas. Have scored 47 points in this second half. 47-22 their advantage. Ganga for 3. Rebound for Carmichael. Lacing into the game for Boise State. He has it in the post. Backs down and banks it in. Redshirt freshman playing just his 5th game of the year. Now Boise State 1 point away from a 50-point second half. Washington will get to the free throw line. Well, the lead was only 3 at halftime, but Boise State is still undefeated when they lead at the half. They're going to be now 13-0 when leading at halftime. So talk about a great job playing with the lead. And not only did they play with the lead tonight, they extended it in a big way in the second half. From up 3 to now up 29. 1 for 2 for Jermaine Washington. Final minute from the event center. Boom for 3, and he got fouled. puts them into double figures with 10 points. It also gives Boise State a 50-point second half. 87-56. We'll get to 13-8 on the season overall, 5-5 in the Mountain West. It's going to fall to 6-15. Bell couldn't quite lay it in. Nato, 1-on-3, all the way to the rim for 2 more. Display. Conga hits the first one. And now 2-2. Conga matches the season high, and there's a new season high, 15 points for Conga's former team. Broncos don't need to shoot again. Final seconds will tick off. Leon Rice says dribble it out. And Boise
I love you, man.
Take a look at some of the final totals from this one. Boise State ends up shooting 59% from the field, 5 for 16 from 3, 18 of 25 from the free throw line. San Jose State 38% shooting, 8 for 22 from three-point range, and 10 for 18 at the line. Boy, the rebound difference was pretty negligible in the first half, but 39-20 is Boise State's advantage when it's all said and done. And really, it was the points in the paint that was the big difference. 56 points in the paint for Boise State, just 24 for San Jose State. The Broncos with an impressive win, an impressive second half. And they will try to extend their winning streak Friday night as they head to Grand Canyon. San Jose State remains home. They'll try and pull off the upset Saturday against New Mexico. Again, that one tips off at 7 o'clock. Well, I want to thank our Mountain West Network crew. Thank all of you for watching. I'm Ben Ross. Our final score once again, Boise State 89, San Jose State 58. Good night from the Event Center.
Adam Dunn just fucking wrecked it. 470. Oh, baby. Ooh. Ooh, why did I swing? Oh, Matt Halliday says, not today. This is an all-star. 5'10". 5'10". 5'10". 5 fucking 10. Unbelievable. up? Hi. Hi, cutie.